Yo, what is good, WWE 2K fans? It's your boy DC, man. And I just wanted to come and make a quick video, man, talking about all the information that we got over SummerSlam weekend, with the SummerSlam YouTubers event. Shout out, man, to everybody that was at that event, man. If you brought content, much appreciated. We got Dink Ops and Tony Pizza Guy, Pulse, and a lot of other names, man, that I never even knew, man. So, thanks to that event, man, I got to pretty much just, I guess, learn about a lot of new WWE 2K content creators, man. So, what I'm saying? Big shout out to y'all again, man. But what I'm going to do, like I said, is we're going to look at the footage, man, and kind of just go over some things that I noticed. What I'm saying? We're just going to talk about it in general. So, what I'm saying? Before I jump into that, though, I do want to give a shout out to, I think it's Delzinski. Bruh, please forgive me if I butchered your name. But he is who I got the actual Raw game footage from. So, yeah, I will put a link in the description to his channel. So you guys can go check that out and check him out, man. Subscribe or whatever. But anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it, man. Like I said, I'm waiting to kind of see what they got popping right now. So, let's see. And it does, man. It looks amazing, dude. I will give him that. It looks absolutely phenomenal. Wow. I'm probably going to be pausing to talk about certain things. So, don't mind me. Oh. But for what it looked like so far, man, the gameplay looks pretty, similar to 2K18, which is definitely not a bad thing. But, let's see.
Tell us your thoughts. So what can these WWE fans expect out of him tonight?
Oh.
Hey, he's a WWE superstar, which means he's among the very best to lace a pair of boots. But does he have what it
See, the
takes
drag
to
looks kind of new. I think
that remains to be seen.
You know what I'm saying? It looks like, they definitely made some improvements to the drag. It seems a little more fluid.
It's gotta be exploited.
Let's see what.
John Cena finding himself in some serious trouble here. And I'm not sure he even knows where he is.
At this point, he's risking serious injury by continuing. He's getting absolutely
Oh, what do you got, man?
It's not right about
Setting him up.
his opponent isn't necessarily whistling big
Ew.
speed.
Yeah, the crowd, that's pretty cool. Oh. Oh. Okay. All right, so we got a new RKO, super RKO, whatever, from the top rope. Like I said, that looks pretty cool, man. I guess the only thing I'm thinking about, is if it's I guess just a OMG moment or something like that. How they just kind of sneak them in from here to there. Kind of like how they did his RKO when he caught into the curb stomp, when I guess they had that reversal in there. Or could it be, that they actually have where everybody, I guess, with moves that are applicable. If they can be done from the turnbuckle now. Like I said, that would be cool if they expanding the, realm of which finishers can be performed. So, that would be awesome. I guess, we won't know till we get more information, but I really hope it's not just, just a single OMG moment for Randy Orton. I hope, it really expands, to where everybody, can, benefit from that. Cause like I said, that would be cool, man. So here's hoping, man. But anyway, we're going to continue. We're going to rock on. That was sick, though. Pin meter looks the same for the most part. Ooh. Cena going up top. Yeah. Notice the selling, man. You see the selling, it looks pretty good. I'm saying how he sold that. It wasn't like a lot of exaggerated. He just kind of just staying there, like, you know, as if he's out of it. Oh. Ah, look at that. That was something I was hoping they would fix. You seen like the rollout where he just kind of basically no-sold the move, like Randy Orton hit him with a neck breaker, and he just rolled out and it was like, you know, popped right back on his feet as if nothing happened. I mean, as you can see in the video, Cena already has like some minor head damage. I mean, but like I said, it was no sell. So I was hoping, you know what I'm saying, with the rollout mechanic, I guess the one that you have to assign to yourself, you know what I'm saying, that he would have kind of rolled out and kind of maybe sold it a little bit. And like I guess the worse off a person is, like the more they would sell it, like they might roll out and just like, you know, hold his head and kind of walk away or something like that. If with the given damage that he has now, you know, since it's not that significant. But if he was badly damaged, maybe he'd roll out and just hit the floor or something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that was something, you know what I'm saying? It may seem minor, but you know what I mean? It would have added to the realism. So, you know what I'm saying? But I guess that's one I was kind of hoping they would have worked on. But anyway, let's get back to the video.
On the shoulders here, and it could be a long
Oh, this is the new Dragon carry system. Oh, nice. All right. Likes that. Looks cool. Basically just kind of look like the Ultimate Control stuff. Like they just kind of reincorporated it, like, you know what I'm saying, into the game. And so, I mean, I'm cool with that, man. Like I said, I mean, that was one of the items on my wish list, dude. So, oh. Cena. It doesn't look like they made any changes to like the buffers or anything either. Oh, there's the carry again. See, that's nice, man. Wow. See, I really feel. I wonder, like, if you can actually, like, you know what I mean, just do standard moves out of it, like the old one was, or is it just specifically for carrying? Oh, it looked like the ref kind of slid into position there. I mean, it's definitely, man, seems like the ref's reaction time is a lot better. So, I mean, that's cool. They're setting them up. The Viper. Ugh. Okay. That's cool. I mean, a lot of cool little things that happen. Oh. We got AJ and Baron right here.
It's all or nothing, and these two men wouldn't have it any other way. And this is one of those matches where it's hard to believe we get paid for this. Well, actually, it's hard to believe Saxton gets paid for anything.
Oh,
and I'd say
it's a nice move.
is in for what might prove to be a match.
Oh.
Looking a little shaken here. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of
See, like the selling looks pretty nice. Oh, we got another one. Oh, he broke out. That's pretty cool. See, I think I remember seeing somewhere, I think, where a lot of people were worried about that. Oh, that's cool right there. But yeah, I think I remember seeing a few people being concerned about, I guess, not being able to break out, which I think even in the old games you could break out of it, like the Ultimate Control stuff. Oh. Look at the Seth, my boy Seth, the man, the architect. Oh, so these are the entrances for the Elimination Chamber, which that's pretty cool, man. Crowd looks a lot better. Wow. Yeah, you can see the cosmetic changes they made to the chamber too, man. It's pretty cool. Baron Corbin hairline ain't that cold. Why they lying?
And here we go. As 6 of WWE's bravest get underway here in this Elimination Chamber match.
More than 2
Ooh.
miles of
When his strikes land, you can feel it in the first few rows.
Damn.
In some trouble here. To be expected when you combine 6 of
Oh, I thought he was finna like, argue with the ref or something like that, man. I wish they would kind of bring that back, man. That feature, I guess kind of try to intimidate the ref or something like that. Oh, who coming out next? What we got? Cena. Bam, bam, bam. Ugh. All right. Well, is that it? All right then, man. Say that was pretty nice, dude. Like I say, I mean, it's a couple of things like what I'm saying you could take away from it. I mean, and just I guess hopefully like some of the things will be I guess kind of fixed before the final release of the game. But like I say, for the most part, man, I mean, I seen some pretty nice stuff in there. What I mean? That's like I said, I mean the drag and carry system seems pretty cool. The ref seems to be a little more responsive. What I mean? Just stuff like that. And we got a super RKO. But like I said, I mean, I would just kind of like to know a little bit more about those things, what I'm saying, before I just pass judgment on them. I mean, but like I say, hey, man, I mean, it seemed like it's shaping up to be good, man. I mean, so here's hoping. Like I said, I'm not going to try not to get too excited, what I'm saying, before we learn a lot more. But like I said, I mean, with the roster reveals, the roster shaping up nicely. Like I said, the gameplay, you can see the overall tweaks in that. So I don't know, man. Might be the year. But I also did want to talk about the IGN article. Because they mentioned a couple of things on there too. So it was just like, I guess some of the things that stood out to me were like the interferences. What I'm saying? Like they were saying it's going to be like, I think 12 new like interference scenarios to where like, I mean, maybe a guy, it's like a full blown run in, or maybe like a walk in, maybe he'll stand on the ramp or something. Or, what I'm saying, maybe the music just hits. What I'm saying? I mean, the way they were talking about this is like, it would allow for easy roll-up pins and stuff like that, which I think is crazy, man. I mean, I've always wanted, like, let's say, again, this is some stuff that was on my wish list, that I posted. So just to be able to have those interferences and stuff like that. Now, what I really hope is like, you can kind of choose how you want to interfere. So like maybe if you want to get the Undertaker / Bray Wyatt style, lights out, and they pop back on and then you're in the ring or something like that. I hope they, kind of do some stuff with that too, in addition to, what I'm saying, making them purposeful. Because, I mean, from what I understand, like I say, a lot of the interferences and stuff like that can lead to quick roll-up pins. Which, like I said, I mean, that's crazy, man. I mean, and it's basically, it does fall in line with what happens for real, what I'm saying, and, in real life. So that, what I'm saying, like, it's going to be crazy, I'm hoping, man. I hope, it's not broken or nothing like that. I mean, and I don't know if it's going to work all the time. Like, if you do it, that means an automatic loss with somebody. I'm not sure how I would feel about that. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be something that's really pretty much just catered to like single player, my career or something like that. I mean, because, I mean, I don't know exactly if they could really make it work on a 1v1, situation or something like that. Not sure, man. I mean, who knows? But like I said, it would definitely, I feel like that would help out with the rivalries and stuff like that. I mean, you causing your rival to lose matches and stuff like that. That's kind of sick, man. And then they also mentioned, I guess you can actually break out. Like if you lose via roll-up pin, you still got all your energy. You can break out on the person that actually pinned you, which is cool, man. I mean, like I said, that is another just awesome addition, man. I mean, to be able to just like, be a sore loser basically. Like, so if you lost the match, what I mean, you could just break out and like, show them you didn't really appreciate that. But one thing that I'm kind of, I guess, leery of though, I mean, it's like, I don't know, does it only happen in this situation where a quick roll up, what I'm saying, kind of happens, or can you just do it like if you fighting someone and they win the match, can you still like, break out and beat them down or whatever? I mean, so I don't know. I mean, we'll see. More selling, which we kind of saw some of that in, like I said, in the video we just watched. I did notice like, some different selling animations and stuff like that. But they were saying like, it's supposed to be like over 80 new selling animations. So, I mean, hey, that could be huge, man. I mean, depending, I guess, on how it's implemented, as long as it's not like, just a bunch of little stuff. I mean, like, I want to see sales for big moves as well as, I mean, just the small ones and stuff like that. So, hey, I mean, and with that being said, I mean, are there going to be like character specific sales and stuff like that? Because the, I guess the example I always go back to is, how The Rock sold, the Stone Cold Stunner as opposed to, somebody else. Like, so are we going to see stuff like that maybe? What I'm saying? I mean, they was also saying something about how the sales, they'll change depending on, I guess, the length of the match. Like, I guess, so later on in the match, the sales won't be as exaggerated. But like I said, that does raise another question. Like, I mean, so what about, limb damage, stuff like that? So if you're damaging somebody's limb, I mean, is that going to be like, are they going to sell that like constantly, or will it just kind of die out, as the match goes on? I mean, because like if you hurt somebody's limb, they usually kind of sell that through the whole match. So I don't know. It's a lot of interesting things, man. I'm just hoping like, I mean, I'm pretty sure we'll see more matches and, I mean, maybe some of that stuff will be telling, but, kick out meter changes. According to the article, the kick out meter, it'll be a lot harder to kick out, I guess, depending on the move. So the stronger the move, the faster the meter moves and, stuff like that. So, I mean, hey, that may be cool. That may be a way, it may be a fix to, I guess, kind of quell some of the finisher kickouts all the time. Because, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I never really cared for that. I mean, you having to hit somebody with 2 and 3 finishers, just to finish a match. I mean, because I can understand pay-per-view stuff. Yeah, I mean, it usually happens then, but I mean, that's usually like when it comes to 2 big names, I mean, if it's 2 huge names, I mean, in there, it's probably going to take more than one finisher or signature, whatever combination to, score a pinfall over those guys. But I mean, if you just got, jobbers, kicking out of, what I'm saying, 2 and 3 finishers on Raw or SmackDown, I mean, it's kind of irksome, you know what I mean? So hopefully maybe this will be a way to, to quell that, just have it, I guess the stronger the move, the harder it is to kick out, which, like I said, it makes sense. But I mean, I'm just kind of interested to see how it's going to be implemented. So that and Dragon Carry, probably the last thing I want to touch on, just due to, I mean, I guess I just got a few questions. I mean, I wish I could have seen more, I guess, what I mean? But it's just like, I don't know if the YouTubers were limited in what they could show or what they could try to do, because like, I would have liked to see like if you could do the buckle bomb, into like the barricade, I mean, how Seth did Finn, I mean, if you could do that. I think the IGN article mentioned like, you could actually do the apron power bomb using the Dragon Carry system. So that's cool. I mean, I just would have liked to see like, a lot of the interactions maybe with the steel steps, you know, ring post, stuff like that. Just kind of see how it translates, you know, and you know what I'm saying, see how those things are gonna play out. But you know what I'm saying, hey, anyway, man, I mean, like, I'm sure time will tell. So you know what I'm saying, I mean, hey, I guess we just got to be patient. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm cool with that. But like I say, yeah, man, that's going to do it for this video, man. I just wanted to, you know, share my thoughts and, you know, just kind of delve into it a little bit, man. But anyway, man, I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Like I say, if y'all haven't already, please, please, please go ahead and subscribe. You know, your boy trying to get to 100 subscribers. You know, not much, but, you know, mean a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? Hit the thumbs up if you liked it. And like I said, that's going to do it, man. Like I say, so until then, man, I'll holler at y'all later.